Hello everybody, welcome back to burntchurch. It's about 24 I think this morning. There's just a light breeze, so the windshield is on down there. Talking about windshields, this is my homemade windshield here on my mule. I made this. I'm gonna have to replace this zip tie. It broke the other day. That's just out of a piece of plexiglass. I just got it zip tied on. That way it's easy, just cut the zip ties, take it off in the summertime, because that thing is hot whenever you're in the summertime. But it sure feels good right now. Well, we're going to go out here and try to saw some cypress 6x6s. Maybe we'll get them done today. I've started on them 2 or 3 times. I got the mill out there running right now, warming it up. There goes the old ugly pine out. It made some pretty lumber. It's a real pretty golden yellow. It sure was surprised to me. I didn't think they'd turn out near that good of stuff. I don't know where he's gonna put them. I may have to move the mule. That's some real pretty pine. Some of it's got some knots in it, but this board over here on this side don't have a knot in it, don't look like. We'll go over here and check out our box with our sawdust while we're waiting on him to get some logs on there. Oh yeah, that's gonna work, looks like. I may have to wrap some more chains around the box. It's laid out here and rotted a little bit. I broke that one board loose right there. I need to put it back on. It's catching most of the sawdust. There's a little bit getting out on this side, but I can handle that. If I wanted to, I could put me another board up there to turn it all out towards the box. That may be what we have to do. This is just temporary over here, but it's been temporary probably for 4 or 5 months. So I got to do something to make it easier to get the sawdust out of here right now. Does everybody's sawmill yard look like this? I've never seen like the little bunks of lumber here and there spread out everywhere. It all belongs to us, but it's just little pieces that we've had left over when we saw stuff for people. We just ran out of places to put it in the dry. Right here's the cypress we're going to be sawing. I thought he said there was 4 of them, but it might just be 3. We're gonna try to get 6x6s out of them. Them 16 foot long. I was telling somebody the other day we still have a mountain of this cypress. Now that big tall pile back there in the back, that's ours. This other don't belong to us. It belongs to the man that has the 1822s when he said that house was built. I thought it was Civil War era, but it was before the Civil War. It was built in 1822. I'm gonna try to get up there and take some videos of it. But this pile here is the one that belongs to us. So we still have a lot of cypress. There's a big knot I need to cut off. I'll have to roll it over and take a chainsaw and cut it off. This is the first cypress here. It's going to be a 6x6, 16 foot long. I'm going to have to go roll it off skids so it won't dump. That got it on there. oil pass. I tried to make a pass there and it sawed out. I'm gonna make 7/8 inch boards out of this down to a 6x6. Almost got our first 6x6 sawed out here. We had a little trouble. We had an unwanted visitor come up and I was afraid he was gonna jump on Bobo, so I had to run him off. We'll turn this over, get one more board off this side here, and we'll have a pretty clean 6x6. I don't know how much a Cypress 6x6 brings. I know treated 6x6s are high. Go out here and help him stack that 6x6. This one here is going to be pretty hard to make a good clean 6x6 out of. It tapers down so much on this end. Cut some of them knots off before I can go down through there. I believe I'll have to. I'll show y'all out here what I have to cut off, or my mill won't go down through. Now then, I can get the head of the saw down through there. If you don't cut some of them off, that saw will get hung up on them, and then it turns into more of a mess. I got one more cut and I'll be down to a 6x6. But I'm going to turn it up and get some square edges on the other side. That way I can tell which side I need to take that other inch off of. Whichever side has the mark on it will be the side that I'll take it off. I'll look around the log and see which side I need to take this other inch off of. Don't look like it really matters, so I'm going to take it off this side here. I think that'll keep the heart more in the center. It looks like it will anyway. I like to try to keep the heart in the center if I can. Well, I didn't get any footage of those 6x6s. They got gone from here the next day, and right when we got done sawing them 6x6s, we turned right in and started sawing some 1x6s. There's one spot in here, whenever I'm videoing the 1x6s, that you can see the 6x6s stacked up there beside of them, but that's the only footage I got of them. I'm sorry about that. I was meaning to show them some before they got gone. I added some more video on the end here of us sawing the 1x6s. Well, we're getting ready for that bad cold storm to hit. They're giving us wind chills, I think, down into close to -20, I think. Now, I may be wrong about that, but it's way down there. Really cold for us. We're not used to that kind of wind chills. I think they said the last time was in 2014 that we had any kind of wind chill like that. So I don't know how the shop's going to hold up the water. I'm going to try to keep a good fire in it tonight and leave the water dripping. I hope that works. I didn't have the shop in 2014. It ain't but like 3-4 year old. But I got it buried pretty deep coming out here to it. So we ought to be all right. I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you. And I'll see you in the next one. We got the 6x6 sawed. Now I'm making some 7/8 by 6 inch boards. We're still on the Cypress. I think we need 60 of these. Somebody bought 60 of them off of us. I'm ready to get done with them. I'm ready to go deer hunting. I saw a good buck yesterday evening. I let him go twice. I saw him when I first walked in. I couldn't get him on camera though. And then right at dark, he come back through chasing the doe. I just never could get a real good look at him to see if he was one that I was wanting to take or not. I'm gonna try to go back up there this evening if I can get off work in time. See if I can see him again. He looked to be about an 8 point, probably about a 3.5-year-old deer, I believe. These are some good logs right here to make 6-inch boards out of. They're not real big. That first one that I made 6-inch boards out of, it was a big log. You have a lot of edging to do whenever it's a big log. These here 14 foot long, I think, how long these are. Those 6x6s was heavy too out of this stuff. It's full of water. They say it'll dry out and be real light. I don't know whether it will or not. It's awful heavy right now. We're getting ready to try to finish up these 50 1x6s. This is what all we've got to edge. All this stack right here. I hope we can get 17 1x6s out of there. That's what we like finishing up these 50. It was 50 1x6s, not 60. Maybe he got them there. Hope we don't drop them before we get them over there. Sometimes that makes a mess whenever you drop them and they scatter out everywhere. You have to restack them on the forks. I might get to go deer hunting after this. Not ready to just take off until after New Year's. I hadn't got to hunt much. I'm starting to get the fever now.